Today's medical story, Rahim's heart disease. In the quiet village of Mograhat, nestled amid lush green field, there was a small clinic known as for its reputation of curing ailments with gentle natural remedy. It was here that Dr. Anwarul Haq practiced homeopathy, earning the trust of the countless patients over the years. One evening, a middle-aged man named Rahim entered the clinic. His face was etched with deep sadness that had become a permanent part of his expression. He was a melancholic figure, silent and withdrawn, as if the weight of world rested with the soldier. His wife, worried and anxious, accompanied him, holding his arm as he struggled to breathe. Rahim sat down across from Dr. Haq, who looked at him and compassion eyes. The doctor could sense the man's despair even before he spoke. After a brief exchange of pleasantness, Rahim began to describe his symptoms. Doctor, it feels like there a heavy weight on my chest, like something is pressing down on me. I can't breathe properly, and sometimes the pain spread to my left arm. My heart races, and I am terrified that each breath might me by at last. The fear it never leaves me. I feel I am drowning in my own anxiety. Dr. Hawk listened intently, nothing to the symptoms, the melancholic mood, the deep sadness, the fear of death, and the anxiety that gripped Rahim's heart like a vice. He observed the man swallow breathing and the way of clutch his chest as if trying to hold his heart together. After a thorough case taking, which include exploring Rahim's medical history, his emotional state, and his physical symptoms, Dr. Hawk carefully selected the remedy Cactus glandiflorus LM potency. Cactus glandiflorus LM's potency. He chose this remedy because it matches Rahim's symptoms perfectly. The sensation of the constriction in the chest, the difficulty of the breathing, the angina pectoris with palpitation, and the chest pain radiating to the left arm. Rahim, Dr. Hawk said gently, this remedy will help you relieve the pressure in your chest and ease your heart. Take it as prescribed, as it lets you how to feel you in a few days. Rahim nodded, trusting the doctor's wisdom. He left the clinic with a small vial of the homeopathic remedy and hope in his heart, a feeling of hadn't experienced in a long time. Days passed and Rahim began to notice twistable change. The oppression of the chest on his chest gradually lifted, allowing him to the breathe more freely. The trifling palpitation grew less frequent, and the pain in the chest and arm seemed to fade. With each passing day, the grip of anxiety loosened, and Rahim's mood began to improve. He returned to Dr. Hawk clinic a week later, a faint smile on his lip. Doctor, he said, I can't thank you enough. I feel I have been begun to second chance of at life. The fear, it is still there, but it no longer controlled me. I can breathe again freely. Dr. Hawk smiled warmly. Rahim, your body is responding well to the remedy. Continue with the treatment and soon you will feel even good and better and best. Rahim left the clinic that day, knowing that he was on the path to recovery. The dark cloud that had overhoused of his life and beginning to fade, replaced to the light of the hope and healing. And the small village of Mograhat, Dr. Hawk, reputation as a healer grew, a word spread of the man whose heart had been mended by the gentle touch of homeopathy remedy. Thank you for listening this little video. Please subscribe my channel and like and share this video. Thank you again.